Hi everybody, this is Oksana and today we're going to make this simple pendant using two beads. I have one here that I made a long time ago that the copper is oxidized, just so you can see raw versus oxidized copper. And this time around I'm going to add a little bit of beads here for a little extra decoration. And this is a great beginner pendant. It looks good from the back as well as the front. You can wear it both ways, and it uses just one piece of round dead soft 20 gauge wire. And I feel like beads are the easiest to work with if you're starting out and you're a beginner, because it's hard to trap a stone in if it doesn't have a hole, but if it has a hole and it's a bead, then it's much easier. And I myself, when I started wire wrapping, I started with beads first. So hopefully this will be helpful to you, especially if you're a beginner and you're starting out. So let's get started. So the wire that I'm using is some 20 gauge round dead soft copper wire from riogrande.com, and you just need one piece of it. And it is about 12 inches long, and then you just need some beads. So I'm using two beads. The bottom bead is a coin bead, that's why it's flat like this, and it is Howlite, and it's about 20 millimeters. So anything in this, general vicinity of size and shape will work. And then for the top, I just have a normal round bead, and it's Moonstone. It's like kind of Peach Moonstone, but then it's got some darker parts to it as well. And it is about 10 millimeters, I think. That's what it looks like. It's kind of hard to measure these round beads. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna make the bail. So just a simple bail where we put a bend like this into the wire, and you use your round nose pliers to make a loop. It's just a single loop bail, so it looks like this, and then we're gonna take our pliers to hold the loop and grab this little wire end and wrap it around, completely around. And then once you've done that, it's been secured and you can just trim it. And then you just have to press down on that wire end so that it doesn't stick up and just kind of lays down nicely so that it's not pokey. So just feel to make sure it's not sticking out. And then we're just going to take first the round bead. Where's the hole? There it is. And then the other bead. So let me just figure out how I want it to be positioned. I think this is the side that I want. This is going to be my front. So the bail needs to go like this because we're going to put the necklace through it this way. So give yourself just the teeniest bit of spacing like that, because these wires are going to end up kind of wrapping around, and it'd be good if you had some spacing. So then take the bottom wire and bend it towards yourself so that it's on the front of your stone like this. And you can get creative here with different things that you do, but I'm just going to show you some basic kind of swirls and something to start with, and then you can alter it how you like. So I'm just turning it in a little loop like this. I'm trying to make a really tiny loop, and then I'm going to keep going with it, and I'm going to go around the tiny loop so that it's like a bigger loop going around the smaller loop like this. And then this is optional, but if you wanted to embellish it a little more and add some beads, I have some beads here. These are from Rio Grande. They're the 2 millimeter copper beads. This is the size of the hole, and this particular size works well with the 20 gauge round wire. Like, it fits onto it, because I know it can be a little difficult. Not every bead will fit, but these ones do. So I think I'm gonna put 4 on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to slide them all the way down like this. And I'm just going to push this way because I'm trying to get this curve to be kind of a little more angled. So I want to make another little loop up here, kind of above the beads. So I'm just pressing my finger down right above the beads, and I'm curling the wire, and I'm curling it in this direction because I want this little curl to go kind of in a different direction. One thing you can do is you can use your round nose pliers, and you can just kind of stick them in the curl and help guide it. Sometimes it's something so tiny it's hard to get your fingers in there. So here's what that is looking like so far. And now I'm going to press this down against my bead, and I'm taking this round wire and I'm wrapping it around just right underneath here, underneath this little round stone. I've just wrapped it around like that. And now I'm going to take it, I'm going to bring it up here to the top. I'm going to kind of wrap it around again, just right here at the top, like that. I'm just trying to keep it from getting bent. There we go, like this. You can use your pliers to kind of help tighten this up. Let me just get in there. Just kind of press on this to get a nice tight little wrap there. There we go. I'll just have to fix my bail at the end because it keeps getting discombobulated. So there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I want to make just a small little loop here, just for decoration, because like the bottom bead has all these loops and the top one doesn't. So just like this, and then I'm just going to bring it down like that. And I'm just kind of taking a look and seeing, you know, what I like, what I don't like, how I want to adjust it as I make these pendants. So I think that's fine. I think that looks good. Let me push this curl down though, because it's sticking up. So then here, I'm just going to wrap this around to connect the wire, and then, so here it is coming around, and I'm just going to trim it so that I have just a little wire end there. Hopefully you can see there, you can see from this side. And then I'm just going to use that wire end and just press on it to essentially just kind of close up that little loop. And you can kind of press this way as well. So now the wire's finished, it's connected, the wire end is hidden away. I'm gonna try to get my bail to look a little better here. Adjust anything if you need to. And then let me just grab my cord necklace. And there it is, all completed. Double stone, double bead pendant. And here's another one that I made kind of a long time ago. I've had this one for a while. So the copper on here is oxidized for like a darker look, just so you can see for comparison. So these swirls ended up, you know, obviously kind of different sizes, and I didn't put any beads on here. And then I don't know what I did here with the loops, just something ended up a little bit different. I feel like every time you do this design, it kind of has a mind of its own, and it's never gonna look identical to each other. But it's just to show you the oxidized copper look of it. Here's the back. You can wear it this way. This could be a double-sided pendant as well, because the back is just really clean and shows off the stones well. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.